Toparena! Hey, Christian here with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today guys, we have some news. And we are covering that news. If you didn't heard it yet, Plarium, the company that owns Raid Shadow Legends, was sold yesterday to the Swedish company MTG AB. They are also a multilateral company that deals with a lot of mobile gaming and communication in general. They have business in all areas of communication, and gaming is one of the areas that they are investing the most in the last few years. They've done really good with some games like Bloons TD. MTG is the owner of Bloons TD, a famous game, and they recently bought Plarium. Recently? Yesterday. So, let's talk in this video our expectations about this deal, how it's impactful to our lives towards the gaming, and make little analysis about what's coming or what we expect is coming. So, is it a good or bad thing that Plarium was sold? Well, we don't know. That's the first thing. We don't know. If you take a look here at MTG's website, they're showing that they bought Plarium, and this is the main news on their website. It happened yesterday. It's a Swedish company, Modern Times Group AB, and they bought Plarium from the Aristocrat Leisure Limited. It was the holder of Plarium before, and Raid is one of the games, the most important game into Plarium's portfolio. But Plarium has more than 20 games that they own, and Raid is the biggest one and the most important one, but it's not the only one. So the first thing we need to think about is they are not buying Raid Shadow Legends. They are buying the company, Plarium Global. And as Raid is Plarium's best product, we hope that their energy and investments keeps going towards Raid Shadow Legends to maintain its placement as best product of the company. That's our first hope and expectations. So let's talk about a little about Aristocrat. Aristocrat, it's a company that has grown with casino business. So they are a company that it's focused in making money around casino strategies. And when they bought Raid Shadow Legends, they launched this document here, Aristocrat announced strategic acquisition of social gaming company Plarium. They let it clearly explicit that Plarium content was based on the ability of monetize social games, and they really do that well. We all know. And that was one of the platforms that they wanted to invest to make their products more reach more people. You know, a physical casino, or sometimes the laws of a country or something are not that good to put casinos there. So mobile games are built with the casino mentality was the new deal for them. They did a pretty good investment. They bought Plarium for $500 million, and they sold it yesterday for $630 million, and that can go up to $820 million until the next quarter of 2025. when the deal will be solidified. So it's not a complete deal until the first quarter of 2025, when everything goes. We don't know how much influence Aristocrat has on Plarium until the deal is over. We don't know how much influence MTG got on Plarium until the deal is done. We don't even know how much the Aristocrat spirit goes into Plarium decision making, while towards the game decision things that recently it's been so freaking terrible. So one thing caught my attention here on this document from Aristocrat. Plarium's management team, who have proven track record of successfully growing the business, have agreed to the retention and deferred consideration arrangements, and they have a strong cultural alignment with Aristocrat. Aristocrat kept almost all Plarium's employees because their mentality was close to them, and they keep carrying the business the way they used to. Raid is one of them. So will MTG do the same thing? We don't know. Do we hope for that to happen? Sincerely, I love the community management of Plarium, or Raid Shadow Legends at least. I like the development team because I think they can do amazing things. The visuals, the mechanics, everything, when they put the effort, they do it right. But about the development team, I think they are very slow. They are very slow. So maybe that's one point they could do better. Maybe with a new management coming into the way, they could do a lot of things optimized, or at least faster. And one last thing, the decision making team is terrible. It's one of the worst I ever saw. They are successful. They can grow the business, but they don't think they can grow the business for a long period of time if they don't bring happiness to the community. And I think the decision making is always prioritizing money and things like that, and they forget about player happiness. The player base happiness is the most important thing because that's the game. So I have expectations here. When you change from a casino based company to a game based and informational company that is MTG, we hope that these values that they show in their website, family values, friendly values, go into the game. Don't understand me wrong. We don't expect that the packs will be half of the price and things, they will give free champions to. No, they spent a lot of money. They will try to get this money back as fast as they can. That's business. That's business. First of all, that's business. So don't understand me wrongly. They will try to get money as faster as they can, but the way they choose to do it is the most important for us, because it can be a friendly way or can be a more savage way, the way it has been so far. So I have good expectations because the general things about MTG that we heard from another games like Bloons TD and things like that are not bad. They seems like a player base friendly company, and I wish they can transfer that mentality into Plarium's company to make it reach Raid Shadow Legends. Maybe bring some new blood to the team and make they more energized or even more fast into responding to the community expectations and things like that, to make the game flow a little lighter. Let this that heavy feeling that we are always struggling to something go away. Let's make the game lighter, you know, if that's possible. And they've done that in some of the other games of their company. If that happens to Raid Shadow Legend, it would be massively good for the community, for the game. Raid Shadow Legend is already a massive game, massive, the number one in his category, and he can be even greater, even greater. The possibilities of this game are gigantic if he's well managed. The financial part, they are profiting a lot. Yeah, they are, but they could profit a lot and make their player base happier at the same time, because both things works together. The more happy your community are, more willing to spend they are. You can argument that people spend the same amount of money when they are happy or they are sad, but if you have the choice to make a person happy or sad, and they will spend the same thing, make it happier. It's better for everything, everyone. Don't make it sadder. So there is one more thing. Having in mind that they bought Plarium, not Raid Shadow Legends specifically, I have faith that they keep the best product, that it's Raid, their number one priority. And I am a positive person, so I always try to think the things like, if it was possible, if the strategy was a positive way of thinking and elaborate the things. The bad decision that was made so far by the team could be a movement as a corporative business view of making the expectation of the community so low that a new owner that was coming changed some things, and the community view towards it goes super high, super happy. They become friendly and animated in a very fast way. Support to the new owners, to the new company that owns Plarium, grow so fast and things like that. Imagine if that all the bad choices that they made towards Hydra and rebalances on some hours of the game lately, it was just a corporate movement to make the support of the community change fast, seeing that they are sold or bought by a new company. Imagine if that was all a plan to control the expectations of the community. It's a possibility. And I hope it's something like this. You know, I hope this new owner kicks the door and say, okay, let's make the community happy and let's revert this Hydra thing. Let's make it more player friendly. Let's focus more into feedback of the community, not on data analysis. Guys, all we got are expectations. Nothing is concrete yet. It's too soon. The news is too. It happened yesterday, and is not even the transaction is not even fully completed. They have 6 months to complete it. 4 months to complete it. 5 months. They have 5 months to complete it. So there is a lot of things to put together, I think. Let's hope that the mentality of the new company infiltrates into Raid Shadow Legends the way they got it in other games in their portfolio, like Bloons TD, and make the game more player friendly. That's the best thing I have on my mind about this Plarium company being sold to MTG company. And as always, Let's hope for a better future in a positive way. And remember, it's all about arena. Have that in mind, MTG. It's all about arena. See ya.
It's all about arena.